Spalding's website says that the composite material on here has a soft yet tacky feel, and I find that to be completely accurate because, as you can see, when you pull through the ball, right, there is give, so it's not super tacky, because if it was, your fingers wouldn't move at all. If it was super slick and soft like an actual leather ball, you could just pull right through the ball, because leather balls feel like butter when you're pulling through it. That's how soft it feels. This ball does feel like composite leather in that it is soft, yet there is some stickiness, some tackiness to the pebbling. So it's kind of right in the middle between actual leather balls that are super soft and super rubbery balls that are super tacky and you can't really pull through. This ball is right in the middle. In terms of the grip channels of the ball, so this is something that I've noticed over the last year when I've been looking at different basketballs when it comes to Spalding balls. The grip channels seem to be neglected in terms of priority of Spalding balls. For me, the grip channels on the ball can be the make or break feature of whether or not I'm going to buy a ball, because, for instance, in terms of this ball, the material that the ball is made out of is average, right? The pebbling on the ball is average. So if the material and the pebbling is average, well, the only criteria left is what are the grip channels like. And if the grip channels are great and amazing and super pronounced, then that's a great incentive for me to buy that ball. But with this Spalding ball and many other Spalding balls that I've went to the store and felt in the store, the grip channels are kind of like an afterthought. Like they almost don't exist. I mean, they're there, you guys can see them. They are there, and you can feel them when you catch the ball, when you're handling the ball, you can feel them. But they're not really noticeable. And that's a shame, because if you're gonna make an average ball with average material and average pebbling, then you should go out of your way to make sure that the grip channels are very pronounced, that they're very noticeable. And this ball is just average at best when it comes to the grip channels. Also, something I want to point out in terms of the grip channels is the seams of the grip channels are in the middle of the ball. And so, in case you guys don't know, what they do is balls are made up of a rubber bladder inside of the ball, and then they wrap nylon around the rubber bladder of the ball, and then they put these panels, these leather composite panels, these 8 panels over top of that nylon, and then they put these seams around the panels to make sure the panels stay in place. And then at some point, these grip channels have to have a seam where they connect to each other. And on most balls, the seams of the grip channels are right here on the corners of all the 8 panels. So usually it doesn't matter if the corners and seams of the grip channels are here on the corner paneling of the ball, because most people don't have their hands stationary in this part of the ball. Most players, when they shoot from the middle of the grip channels of the ball. But the seams of the grip channels on this ball are right here in the middle, where your fingers go when you shoot the ball. Now, is that a huge problem? Is that a huge deal? No, it's not, but it's still distracting. It can be distracting.